am not gay.
If you ask me, I think Alex has already given us the answer we were looking for a long time ago. Before now, he already said that there are two things he will never talk about: his finances and his relationship. So I'm going to be surprised to hear him respond or react to this.
There are two things I don't talk about: my finance and my relationship.
What's up, my people? I don't come back again. How are they waiting? They haven't waiting this up, guys. Let us start off with this one. You can see here OKOCHA dancing with his wife. They are actually celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary. Congratulations to them. You know, like I always say, it's good to share videos like this so that you guys know that their marriages out there that will actually work. Second one here is a Lamborghini, a singer Lamborghini. I don't even know if these guys still do music, but anyways, he's celebrating fourth wedding anniversary with his wife. It's social media, but they're waxing strong based on what we can see on social media. I wish them all the best, and I'm looking forward to, you know, 10th wedding anniversary, 12th wedding anniversary, and things like that. Moving on to the next one, which is the big news today. I like giving updates about news like this, and I know most of my subscribers are actually interested in this news, ALEXX EKUBO and Fancy. Now, ALEXX's sister granted an interview recently. I think it was with OKOCHA TV. Yeah, video audio credits, OKOCHA TV. A lot of blogs are talking about this, you know, this interview and stuff. Guys, for me, right, it's like the interviewer wants the sister to admit that ALEXX is gay, which is not possible. She's family, and she's got to stick with family. Truly, guys, I think the sister is the wrongest person to interview at this point. And take note, ALEXX himself is yet to react to all of this, right? In fact, I don't know why she granted that interview in the first place. And the interviewer stylishly trying to force her to admit something while ALEXX himself is still silent about it. It's just really not professional. And arguing with her is just something that I still can't comprehend. There is no way she will leave her brother and, you know, support Fancy. Her name is Ifeoma. She lives in Canada. That's ALEXX EKUBO'S sister. That lady claimed that she's ALEXX EKUBO'S sister. And there's a part where the interviewer said, he's not sleeping with ALEXX EKUBO. The most important thing here. We're going to listen to the audio, right? The most important thing here, what do you mean? Or like, is that what she was trying to ask? Is that what the sister could pick from all of this? Because the sister kept saying that, you know, my brother is not gay and this and that. What else do you want a family to be concerned about? Someone said the brother wasn't sexually active. That's Fancy had said that, oh, the brother wasn't sexually active in one of the purported tests or, you know, interview, that even when he cheated with curvy ladies, he couldn't perform. And I remember asking this, you know, in the previous video, that was she there? Was she watching them doing it? Truly, she said, oh, I caught him with curvy ladies, but even with the curvy ladies, he didn't perform. Did you put a camera on him, you know, there to know that he didn't perform? Did ALEXX tell you that, oh, I didn't perform with other curvy ladies? That's why I said the interview is not really, you know, okay. I'm talking about the one that came with text message. Although we cannot guarantee the authenticity, like I said, of the so-called interview, but that part sounds like a made-up story. First, if I was ALEXX EKUBO'S sister, I wouldn't have granted that interview. That is this interview, and I will respect my brother's silence unless he asks me to speak. Then I can go ahead. We must have talked about it. Then I can go ahead and talk. Secondly, if I had to speak, of course, I will support my own brother. I don't care. Family is number one. I will be behind him 100%. That's why I said she's not the right person to interview here. Emotions will be flying around, and she will be behind her family. That's what, you know, family that sticks together, that's what they do. They will never, you know, support an outsider. There is no way. And the interviewer should have known that.
Made up. People didn't know. And when he started talking to me, he was telling me, oh, I was with Fancy in January because they broke up. That thing happened in August. Wedding was supposed to hold in November. of that year. So January of the next year, they made up. And then he told me how they made up, they made love, they did this, they did that.
He told
and
you.
Yes.
Hold on. He told
and even
you.
Fancy has even said it with her mouth self to one of my friends. I don't know what that they had sex after they made up. So why will a grown-up girl like that, just because I am so angry with Fancy right now, I didn't want to come into this thing. I wanted to keep quiet the way we kept quiet before, but this thing now is just going out of hand. It's too much. And that we can't even start. She even said
I think in all of this now, the thing that really hurt you the most, even the engagement breakup and everything that Fancy has said, Ifeoma, you disappoint me. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
Let me tell you why you disappoint. You see the way I'm saying it. Let me tell you something.
People will always want to believe the negative thing.
No, it's not negative. It's just a lifestyle. Let me tell you something.
It's not a lifestyle. ALEXX is not gay. It doesn't run in the family.
The way you are. No, hold on.
We don't have that in the family.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Let me say something. Fancy will tell you herself that ask Fancy, the last message you sent when you went online to write leave your truth, and I said, Fancy, why did you make that comment? Do you know that people now, because of that, people were saying, oh, that means you found out he's gay. This is somebody you've been with for 5 years. Have you not been sleeping with ALEXX?
You are saying that you don't have gay in your family. You know how homophobic you sound.
No, he's not. Please, I really want you people to stop saying that. You people should stop saying ALEXX is gay, because if he's
in all the drama that's happened, and I'm not saying that Fancy is right. I don't know Fancy. I'm not supporting her, but the one that hurts you the more why you are so emotional is the fact that he said that, or people are saying that ALEXX is gay.
The fact that even Fancy herself knows that they have been sleeping with each other.
Is that the most important thing in all of this conversation?
The most important thing is that the lies. She's saying that he's gay. He has never touched her before for 5 years.
So in everything, that is the one that really matters to you.
And then that is why the boy is gay. People are saying, oh, he's gay. How can you be dating someone for 5 years? They're saying all sorts of rubbish.
Okay, let me ask you, if he's gay, does that change the fact that he's your relative? Would you love him less?
Of course, if he is gay, did he just become gay overnight? This is somebody. Did he just become gay because he met Fancy? All these stories.
See, you see the way.
Why is everybody saying he's gay?
Hold on.
He is not.
Hold on, you don't know.
No, I know.
How do you know?
ALEXX grew up with me. ALEXX grew up with me. ALEXX is not gay. Okay.
How do you know he's not gay? Let me
ask you a question. If ALEXX is gay, why is it that Fancy, do you know how many times Fancy called me to beg ALEXX? I was one of the people that I was even fighting for Fancy. ALEXX said no, that this girl is crazy. We don't know Fancy. You don't know Fancy.
I don't. No, I don't.
Fancy called me. I live in Canada. You would have seen some pictures that ALEXX posted when he visited Canada. They have lied on this boy. They lied with him with Uti. They lied with so many people. This boy would just be quiet, and I've been telling him, ALEXX, I think it's high time you stand up and talk.
So why not? Hold on.
God, I don't even want to say a lot of.
Okay, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. In fact, the reason why I'm making today's video is because of this particular audio. I really want to give you guys this updated info and share my own opinion as well, what I think about the interview. And here we have BC Alimi, what said. I mean, always say this. How am I going to even address her? Is it he or is he a he or a she? Or a he, she, or something. But yeah, he says, dear fellow gay men, let's make 2023 the year you stop trying to marry straight women. We can do better. Thinking about that, thinking about what could be going on in ALEXX's head right now is, hey, I don't enter him today. Because I would say, apart from the gay story, which ALEXX, ALEXX have actually reacted to the gay news once during an interview. I think 1 or 2 interviews, and that's it. Never really gotten into like a big scandal until now. Like these rumors, about ALEXX EKUBO being gay, and that is the reason why he's getting all this money and stuff like that. No lies. It's there. out there. He said like gay pays a lot, like being gay pays a lot. So it's probably his gay partners.
Yeah, well, for whatever it's worth, you know, I am not gay, have never been gay, you know, would never be. Now, not that I have anything against it. I'm just a live and let live kind of person. To each his own. And that was part of my inspirational. Every year I put out an inspirational message for the year. Let people live.
Yes.
Like I see a lot of banter on social media. Our generation, we need to let people be.
Right,
We
exactly.
should be more of builders. A couple of years ago, I did an interview and likened Nigerian youths to crabs in a bucket. You ever seen crabs in a bucket?
I haven't seen.
They're all quiet and calm. The moment one is trying to go out, everybody has to pull them down.
This is a guy that most of the time turned down questions concerning his relationship and also how much he makes or what's in his bank account.
Bro, congratulations, bro. I know you post that. I know you post that.
Bro! I don't get money. I don't get money.
That one who they find you, not be this so. That money, not be this so.
He's always shied away from that.
Okay, so you know my intro was about you being a tall glass of hot chocolate. You were like a Nollywood.
Continue.
Yeah.
Stop it. No, continue.
Okay, wait. Everyone wants to know this. Do you have a girlfriend?
Okay. See, Oji, yeah. There are two things I don't talk about. My finance and my relationship. So just know I'm not missing any meal and I'm far from being lonely.
I think Fancy has stopped putting out stuff. Maybe they've advised her that Fancy, you need to just calm down. Calm down, please. Guys, next one. This guy shared this. He said, a wedding almost crashed because of perfume. Yeah. Bride family demanded 200K for the perfume. This happened in the northern part of Nigeria, and they said Maiduguri, to be precise. Okay, I thought it's the EKUBO'S that always charge a lot when it comes to bride price. So the northern parts too, they do their own. How do you expect me to pay 200K? Okay, it's understandable if I walked into a store and I saw a perfume that I like and it costs 200K and I pay for it. That is because I like it. Why would you ask me to pay as part of bride price? God Almighty. I said, after paying dowry and the boxes, the groom said it's either they accept 50K or call off the wedding. The bride's father collected the 50K and said money for perfume won't stop the wedding. Somebody asked, they must be from Maiduguri. I said, yes, maid. The aunties and bride's mom were willing to call off the marriage because of 200K for perfume, and the groom's last cash was 50K. It was the bride's father, that's the dad, that said if this opportunity is missed, she might not get another. The dowry was 250K. The guy must be from a wealthy family. I mean, himself is rich. Northern part of Nigeria. If they want rich like this, they rich scatter, they too get money. So I'm not surprised. They said, and 700K spent on that is boxes, clothes, and cosmetic. See, reasonable. I know the guy is rich, can afford it. Moving on to the next one. Here, somebody posted, Pastor Kingsley, this is Pastor Kingsley OKONKWO, said many Nigerian marriages have ended long ago. They are just being held together by society, poverty, or kids. It's got a point, actually. I wouldn't say ended. I would say what is holding them, or what is like the secret to some of them to their being together for a long time is one of these. Let's continue. Society, because they are scared of what people will say. Poverty, because they can't afford to live. Kids, because it's good excuse. Honestly, I don't even know if they should leave or continue the packaging. The decision is going to be hard, no matter what is chosen. But seriously, a lot of them, some of them, let me put it this way, some of them later work it out. If they find out that, oh, look, we are stuck together in this situation, they usually find a way to work it out. Some of them, while others are just toxic all through. But there are people, I've seen people who transition from being toxic to accepting their fate, that, man, I'm stuck in this, I have to accept this person and we have to work things out. And both of them just got tired of fighting and stuff, and they just work it out. And that one is kid that's actually keeping them, together. But they finally worked it out, and they're doing well now. Guys, moving on to the next one. This is crazy. So this person shared this video and said, I came across this scene at Jahi Junction before Next Cash and Carry. Okay, Next Cash and Carry. She has been acting mad and calling Angela. She has nothing to identify her. No phone, no ID. If you recognize her, or, it's sad. A lot of women, they say a woman, they do woman. Same thing like in a man, they do man too. A lot of women have broken, many homes. I'm talking about a situation where a man goes out to cheat with this side chick, and eventually give this side chick more power over the wife, that, the side chick will even be talking to the wife anyhow, harassing her and stuff like that, and just be giving the wife hell. So this is as a result of, this is trauma. That's what I think. I don't know. Some people said, it could be spiritual. I think it's mental breakdown that we're seeing right here. Might not be spiritual. Might not have anything to do with spiritual stuff.
Madam, where's Angela? Where's Angela? I want Angela now. Where can I see? Why must I go to school? Go to school. You didn't ask a dumb question. You're not dumb for. Where can I see Angela? Go to that house. Where is the house? I want to know where's Angela.
Okay, guys, the next one is I always like to see something like this, seriously. Comedian MICHAELBLACKSON built a free school in his home country, Ghana. One of his interviews, I remember him talking about this. I said, today is the greatest day of my life because I finally accomplished what I always wanted to do in my life. And it's been a while though. I think I watched that interview a year ago. I think it's like a year or 2 years ago. At the time, he was still working on it, but he didn't give much information about it. I said, which is giving these children a chance to be great. Greatness starts with education, and foundational education shouldn't come with financial barriers. I want our children to be able to dream big, just like I did. School taught me discipline and built me a path to dream big.
Giving back to these children a chance to become great. Greatness starts with education. And a foundational education should not come with financial barriers.
It's cool to see that. Speaking about giving to less privilege, here we've got WIZKID'S son, Zion, giving out his toys to children at a small orphanage in Ghana. The mother said, I had Zion select from some of his favorite toys to give to the kids at a small orphanage in Dodowa, Ghana. It wasn't easy having a 5-year-old put aside 2 suitcases of toys, but he did it. As I watched him play with the kids and give them his toys, it brought tears to my eyes. It's good, start early. Let them start early like this. Let them understand what it means, to give to other kids. It's amazing though, and especially when you start like this, it never leaves that kid, and that kid will take it to the next level. Moving on to the next one. Congratulations to WIZKID himself, the father of Zion. WIZKID, Made in Lagos, re-enters the charts, at number 15 this week. It becomes the first African album to appear on Billboard World Album Charts in 4 different years: 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. Shout out to WIZKID. Burna Boy with his Love Damini, according to reports, album becomes the fastest African artist to surpass 500 million streams on Spotify with an album. Moving on to the next one. Here is a pastor, right, that revealed to a lady that her husband is her dead brother. Do you think this prophet, do you think it is okay to come out and say this, like, publicly?
I saw something that happened so many years ago. Ma, when you were younger, They told you that your elder brother, who is about 40 years, supposed to be 40 years now, died.
Exactly, sir.
Your father told you that he died.
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
The boy was given birth to by the second wife.
Correct, sir.
And that's the only son that your father is supposed to have.
Yes, sir.
Because of that, the mother of the boy collapsed. He died.
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. As I'm talking to you now, you people, your father does not have a male child.
No, sir.
Because he died.
Yes, sir.
Hey, somebody say, shock me. The young man is supposed to be 40 years this December.
Exactly, sir.
This December.
Yes, sir.
I will shock you.
Shock me, sir.
How many years have you been living with your husband?
5 years now.
No child.
No child.
I want you to know that I am a man of God.
Yes, sir.
Can you open your hand very well? Let me see. Is it Sunday? Sunday.
Yes, sir.
Ma, watch this. I don't know if you believe this.
I believe it, sir.
You have been looking for a baby since 5 years, right?
You're correct, sir.
Now let me tell you something, ma. The reason why the Lord has not given you a child is because the man you are living with is your brother. Hold on. How? How? That man Sunday is the boy that left the house many years ago and they didn't see him. Madam, that man is your brother. The reason why you have not had a baby, God locked your womb because you are dining and whining with your blood. Listen, come with that man on Sunday. I'll deliver the both of you. Maybe you think I'm joking. You think I'm joking. Eh? You think I'm joking. Your husband's manhood, the man you are sleeping with, his manhood, there is a mark like black.
Yes, sir.
By the right.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully they are able to provide solution, because most of these prophets, trust me, I've been there, where they prophesied to a lady that I know in the same church. This man saw everything but couldn't find a solution to that, couldn't prefer a solution to that. I remember the lady is my friend. I remember talking to that lady. Even after 2 years, the lady was like, man, don't mind these people, don't mind them at all. Okay guys, that is where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much guys for watching. Like this video, subscribe. Until see you next time, peace.